is David Agbodji.
David Agbodji, very interesting guy. He won his last fight by an amazing spinning rear kick knockout. He's 13-1. This is for the GAMA 155-pound title, and he trains across multiple rule sets. I mean, he found the sport because he stumbled into he wandered into a fight one day, and he was in the gym the next day. Moved here from France and Russia, and he has not looked back since. He is a professional male model in his free time. Well, not free time, but for a professional job. And he is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Let's see if he gives you the blue steel look from the corner.
And then you're done.
He's coming out of Anderson's martial arts, which is a school I'm very fond of.
About to make his way onto the stage and down the ramp to do battle. Fighting out of the red corner, this is Aronov.
Avi, the Russian assassin Aronov, making his way to the ring. He is a very, very good fighter, 7-3 in his record. He's been fighting for 4 years, and he likes to consider himself aggressive while also being evasive and a bit tricky. And I'll tell you, I know for a fact, both very intelligent fighters. He suspects that Agbodji wants to box him from the inside. Avi plans to stay outside, which is an interesting game plan because Agbodji is taller.
Yeah.
So what I've seen from Agbodji, a very versatile and adaptable fighter as he goes. So we're going to see. He's trying to put that strap on his waist today. He's planning on turning pro this year, Agbodji is. But you know, with all those accolades, to anybody out there, he is spoken for. He is a married man, so he is off the market, but when it comes to combat, he is open for business.
Okay. Did he tell you that too, or you come up with that one?
I came up with that one,
okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting, like when you hear of fighter strategies and what they think the other person's going to do.
Yeah.
So what I find cool is the first 30 seconds.
Let's see how that pans out.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the introductions. Introduce it first. Standing before me right now, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Anderson's martial arts, this is David Agbodji. And his opponent, standing to my left, fighting out of the red corner, representing Striking 101, this is Avi Aronov.
And here we go. We're going to see who takes this 155-pound GAMA title. 5 2-minute rounds. Chris Romulo between them. You know what? Not a huge height difference.
No, not too much. It looks like maybe David is a couple inches taller.
And let's see how this plays out. First of 5 scheduled 2-minute rounds. What?
Yeah, that was immediately.
A very quick low blow to start. It's been a battle of legs so far. The hands start to open up. The Russian assassin acting more like a Russian matador, angling his way out of there and attacking.
Yeah, impressive. He's really mixing up his strikes.
Very solid body punches followed by a leg kick from Agbodji.
Yeah, that was like a really traditional technique with the 1-2 and then ending with that low kick.
I can see why Aronov would consider himself evasive. He's slipped out in the angle twice now. In that last exchange, getting underneath a hook, a right hook of Agbodji.
David with a tight guard, but a really nice body kick ending that exchange.
Nice uppercut there. Attempted a reverse axe kick. Doesn't quite come off. Oh, nice solid right hand from Agbodji.
Yeah, you saw David land an uppercut, and then the response from it's really a good back and forth exchange from that guard. They come out of that peekaboo style and then attack from multiple ranges, going to the body and then back up to the head. Avi's trying to set that power shot. You can see him sort of post up on David and then try to go for those power shots.
Really trying to set something up. I think as far as Agbodji, yeah, I wouldn't want to stand in front of Aronov for too long. You don't want that Russian assassin getting a target on you.
Yeah, I think that when he goes back to his corner, that is exactly what Dan Anderson is going to tell him. Use some movement. Yeah, the high guard is there. But again, with the aggression,
yeah,
look who's landing more shots, or he's going for it more.
I think that round would have been Aronov's in that case.
Yeah.
Oh, this co-main event is getting hot and heavy. And ring card girl Kim is letting us know that we're going into round two.
He's really mixing up his strikes. That was great. That was a really nice combination. You saw David set that up really, really well, using his boxing and then ending with that low kick. I mean,
out of there and attacking.
Yeah, impressive. Javi's diversity of striking. Yeah, really good combination.
Body shot, kick right over.
And a powerful kick to end.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these schools you'll see, especially with Anderson's, if you throw a bunch of punches, you'll end with a kick, or if you start with kicks, you'll end with big power punches. And I love that. They like to pick up that diversity in their striking too. They're a school that does a little bit of everything. They have jiu-jitsu there, they have Kali there.
And Agbodji told us that he likes to train across different disciplines: boxing, Muay Thai, K1, to be ready for anything.
Right. See, he's being the more aggressor now in this round, coming forward a bit more, mixing up his shots.
Definitely seems to have made an adjustment. Kicks coming from every angle. A nice low kick unanswered. Another one unanswered. Switching up his stance there, keeping Avi on his toes. Falls into the clinch, and they break it up, knowing that no clinch here. Nice low kick unanswered. Second one from Aronov.
Yeah, David trying to come forward now to make sure that he's the aggressor in this situation, that he's active.
You definitely do not want to let these rounds slip away. You've got 5 rounds, but you don't want to get comfortable.
That was beautiful. You saw that he rolled underneath the punch and came through with an uppercut. That was a great combination by Avi.
Nice body punches, answered back by Agbodji.
Oh. Tries for the hook kick. I mean, he connected, but more with his Achilles and calf.
That is that spinning kick that we saw his most recent fight won by KO.
Spinning back fist. That one landed, and that was perfect too because it was the glove.
Nice body combination. Little shoe shine going on there.
Yeah, you can see now David is getting more and more comfortable with the diversity in his striking.
That was a very nice knee landed by Agbodji there.
Yeah, he's tough, and he has very clean technique.
Oh, Aronov, I thought Aronov looked a little wobbled. Might have been wrong. And Chris Romulo catches one in the backside.
The guy kicked in the butt. All right, composure is important here because David has started to become a bit overwhelming.
Round 3 of a 5-round title bout is about to get underway. Give it up for official ring card girl Christy, letting us know.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there, Phoenix. David Agbodji is starting to pick up the pace significantly. And Aronov, I'm just getting the feeling it's starting to fade a little bit. It's just, there's no particular thing that gives it away. I don't know. I feel like the energy the momentum's starting to go towards the blue corner here.
Yeah, 100% agree. He is countering. He's countering some of David's shots, but with 1 or 2 counters, and he's still on the back foot a bit as David presses the action forward, which is really the name of the game on how to sway over the judges here. I do think they're both mixing up diversity in their strikes, like good kicking combinations, going to the body.
Yep. Nice low kick. Another one. Oh, a little slip there.
It's a nice low kick by Avi, too.
Aronov doing a nice job there, shaking it off, saying that didn't affect me. A real low kick war in this third round.
I mean, it's smart. If David's got good boxing, what do you do to try to slow that down? Just start to take his legs out. Just chop his legs down. But
just take that base out.
What I love about David is he answers.
He was like, okay, we can do that too.
Yeah, I don't want the judges thinking about what you just last did, because
Right.
I'm gonna answer back. You know, it's like doing exactly what your parents told you not to do. You answer back. Answer back everything.
Nice combinations. Again, hands for hands. Spinning kick to end it with a little emphasis. Oh, nice job by Aronov. Nice balance. But answered by a very solid low kick from Agbodji.
He's got to get himself from out of that corner and off the ropes. Nice work. He moved. Starting to circle out a little bit, which means he won't be on the end of David's attacks. So what he needs to do is kind of circle himself out more, angle himself out more.
I think Agbodji is winning the punch exchanges overall. I feel like they're
100%.
having more effect. But Aronov is really mixing things up nicely in there.
Yeah, but the thing is that he stays in the position, right?
Right.
So he allows David to counter, and he allows David to continue to press the action.
Yeah,
Very linear.
Some of those angles we saw earlier on. Whoa, that was coming fast. Those angles, we've not seen them in the later rounds.
I mean, it's exhausting to face a guy that's punches and bunches, right?
Sure.
And there are some powerful kicks coming
All
from
right,
each
we've got ring
fighter.
card girl Kim letting us know that we're going into round 4 of a 5-round title bout.
Yeah, and especially with Aronov, it's got to be very hard to get your momentum going or get a rhythm going when you've got somebody like Agbodji constantly interrupting you, not giving you a chance to mount an offense, constantly peppering you with things, and you don't know where it's coming from either.
Yeah, he does a really good job of upstairs, downstairs. Like, he'll throw a 1-2 combination, and even though he's hitting you on the forearms, he'll slip over and, like, get behind the elbow and throw that body shot. And that, I mean, that's really good technical boxing.
My impression is that Agbodji is a little fresher coming into this 4th round. I wouldn't count Aronov out by any means, but yeah, they've both been through quite a war here so far. We've got 4 minutes to go in this championship bout, 2 minutes in this round, and here we go, 4th of 5 scheduled rounds for this Gamma 155-pound title. Oh, nice spinning attack there.
Yeah, I think it hit the forearm, but you can see that Avi has a lot of diversity in his striking, too.
Absolutely.
Just David is doing a really good job of staying on top of things. I think a
Mouthpiece
mouthpiece fell out. That was a big combination by Avi, too.
Yeah.
Landing through the gloves. I'm just relaxed. Andy's making fun of me as I sit here, just like I look like I'm at home. I am at home.
Yes, this is our fight home. Nice exchange of punches here. You know, it strikes me Aronov is still dangerous no matter what position he's in, so Agbodji can't afford to get reckless now.
He is, but he's tired. He's starting to
Yes.
slug out and just cover and counter. Almost a spinning elbow that you can't actually throw in K1.
I know you were very accurate there, Phoenix. He's looking tired, and that definitely makes an impression on the judges. The shots that Agbodji's going to land, they look like they're having more effect. Maybe it's just because you're off balance a little bit. Maybe it's just, but that impression comes across.
It does, and he's slugging, and then he's waiting because he's tired. So He's covering up, and he is countering, and a lot of things are hitting him, like on the forearms, but we've got a much higher volume, cleaner shots, and pressing the action done by David.
Absolutely. Two very solid right hands there. One straight, one uppercut. Aronov needing to find something here. Oh,
that axe
wow.
kick landed. It might have landed just on the collarbone, but that hurts like hell.
Shout out to Andy Hug, R.I.P. Nice.
Ooh,
body
uppercut.
head.
Pushes the head up. You saw that.
I always like that hook to the body uppercut combination, that Mike Tyson Customato combo.
Beautiful. Okay, last round.
Aronov's got to figure something out here because he is behind. I believe he's behind, and I think.
All right.
He's tired.
It looks like we're going into our 5th and final round of our co-main event title bout.
We are going to see who wants to take this more. I believe, as I've said, I'll reiterate, I think this is David Agbodji's fight to lose. You know, Aronov's got to mount something big here. But with a person like Agbodji, that's a tall order. No pun intended.
He's stayed fast. He's thrown good combinations. And he looks crisper of the two.
Yes. I think with an experienced corner like Anderson's martial arts, there you get Chris Lacuz out there, Dan Anderson, Angel Dermanowski. With an experienced corner like that, they're going to tell him, pour it on now. Do not let this guy get away from you.
I will say, though, that Avi did come into this first 30 seconds of that round very strong, though. He threw some great combinations of his own.
Nice body shot and a teep from Agbodji. That teep glanced off. Leaping in there. Aronofsky throwing the punches, reminding Agbodji not to get too comfortable. But that walking backwards after the shots, not a good sign.
No. I mean, he's going to go and realize he's got to angle out a little bit more. And yeah, you can't just walk backwards. I mean, that's the big thing here. But I mean, easier said than done. Nice low kick lands, another one.
Aronov with a feckless low kick. Not quite much of an effect coming off of it. And it seems like Agbodji knows he has got to pick up the pace in his last 30 seconds, making it final impression on the judges.
A little
slip there.
Monkey see, monkey do with the spinning hook kicks.
Nice double body shot there. I like that movement that Agbodji does when he slips out of the way. He's ducking behind the shoulder, almost like a Philly shell.
Yeah.
Oh, solid right hand to the head for blue corner here.
He just stays on top of it, which has been what has made him successful during this fight. He's just kind of staying on top of it. For the most part, it was just like coming in the 1-2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 body, add a low kick here and there.
And you know, Agbodji told me before the fight, he said if he could give any bit of advice to himself, now he's 14 fights, now 15 fights in the books. I asked him, if you could give yourself any advice in going into your first couple, what would you say? And he said, you know what, I'd have gone harder because I finished most of my fights and I'm not as tired. I feel like I didn't really achieve everything I could have, even though he said 13-1 right now. But he was like, I would have liked to have pushed myself to a higher level, and that's my goal for these continuing fights. And when I turn pro this year, I want to constantly push my level.
I mean, that makes sense, right? Because you start to fight smarter as you get more experience.
Absolutely.
You don't have that crazy adrenaline, oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this, that you have the first 5 times.
Yeah.
The first 5 fights are I cannot believe I'm doing.
Right. Like, oh, why am I doing this?
Yeah, like what? Why? You hear the crowd right now, and there's a little bit of like it's not just unanimous decision in their eyes.
Avi having a lot of support here. We're going to see what the result is.
Look, he had some beautiful combinations.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the bout, as a result of judges' unanimous decision, and the new Gamma 155-pound champion, the blue corner, David Agbodji.
All right, so no surprise there. You know, obviously, Avi thought that he did do some damage, and he did.
He did a great job. I mean,
first 1 or 2 rounds, like you definitely saw there was way more activity. A lot of respect.
But David Agbodji, his demeanor was aggressive, his intentions were clear, and now his waist is icy.
Very, very rarely was he on the back foot in this fight.
No, yeah, he was definitely the aggressor, leaning in, coming in, intelligently too, not flying at the guy recklessly.